And we're still remembering the legacy of the man Daddy Lumba. The music he's played over the years. We know he was a legendary high life musician right here in Ghana. Most of us have been impacted by his music and his songs. We're going to take some reactions now from social media. As I said earlier, we're going to be reading a lot of reactions from musicians, from artists as well. And you can see on the screen a message from Ifya Odo. She says, "Rest in power, Daddy Lumba. Ghana mourns. Africa mourns. The world has lost a musical legend. Charles Kojo Fosu, lovingly known as Daddy Lumba, was more than a musician. He was a voice for the broken, a poet for the people, and a melody that lived in every Ghanaian heart." And that's a message from Ifya Odo. We're going to give you some more messages. And from Engineer Gabriel Gansa, he says, "Rest in peace, Daddy Lumba. Tokrom will forever be my favorite." That shouldn't have been read. But of course, Kofi Kinata says, "Rest in peace, Charles Kojo Fosu," as well. And so we're going to be reading some more messages. But let me, of course, give you the message from Sewa Mihir. If you could go back, we could get the message from Sewa Mihir. We know that she really loved Daddy Lumba for his music. And she says, "I'm heartbroken and sad because a friend has passed. Rest in peace to Daddy Lumba. And until we meet again, we'll celebrate your time on earth." That's a message from Sewa. I'm here as well. And we also got some messages from other entertainment pundits, artists. We're going to be reading more and more as they drop in. But of course, we are joined by Captain Retired Nkrabea Efa Date. He's a private legal practitioner and a member of Parliament for Brekum constituency, former member of Parliament for the Brekum constituency. He's joining us with his reactions on this. Good afternoon, sir. First and foremost, how did you hear about the news of the passing of Daddy Lumba?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry because all morning I was at a book concert 1 week celebration in Kaswa here. I'm very sorry because all morning I was the 1 week celebration. I heard on radio that Daddy Lumba has passed off into eternity. I was shocked. I was so shocked. In fact, I became speechless. Oh, I was touched. You know, there are some people in this world, they are so golden that we forget that they are mortals like us and that they can die one day. Daddy Lumba, oh, may his soul rest in perfect peace. Perfect peace.
And what has been his impact? What would you say has been his impact on Ghanaian music and probably on you personally?
Daddy Lumba, he was an icon in music. He was very talented in music. His songs, the lyrics were very touching, and especially his best song ever, Abin Waha. Oh, Daddy Lumba. He will forever be remembered in Ghanaian musical history.
And you are in the camp of the MPP, of course. How did the song back then, that campaign song that Daddy Lumba made, Na 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 Ya Winner, if you could all remember, how did it affect the party and contribute to your success during that period?
Well, yes, as I said, I'm a member of the MPP, and I remember his song in the year 2000, which helped us to win the election.
Interesting. And what are some of your fondest memories of Daddy Lumba?
Oh, I'm sorry to read, and my dream was seeing him singing Abingwa. Abingwa, oh, Daddy Lumba. May he rest in peace.
May he indeed rest in peace. Many thanks for your time. Efadate has been joining us. He's a former member of parliament for Brekum, of course. I'm going to read some more comments for you. And I'm on social media right now on the TV3 page. And some of the comments coming in, Komala Jansi says that, this world, why Daddy Lumba? Those, okay, we're going to skip that for now. Derek A.C. Mante says, rest in peace, legend. Nana Owusu Answer Hubert says, I am not eating. Okay, that is not a message that is remembering him. We have a message from Delinda Mponsa. Says, I'm sad than you, dear. Exactly. Sarkodia Yao says, hey, we have more messages. Rest well, legend, from Asante Steven. Kwabnat Frank says that, may his soul rest in perfect peace. We will forever miss you, Daddy Lumba. Rest in peace, legend, from Stephen, who is also on social media. We still have Ken with us. Kenneth, he is an entertainment pundit, and he would be giving us more details as well as his reaction still on the passing of Daddy Lumba. Ken, you're still with us. You've been with us for quite a while now. If you could tell us really how this death and sudden passing is going to affect the high life music industry right here in Ghana.
Well, Judith, I think that we've heard from a lot of our legends, and from Bessa to KOD to Obo to, and they've said a lot. I think that we cannot underestimate the fact that Daddy Lumba has made a tremendous and huge impact on the music industry. And for a lot of artists that I know are learning from, people are sampling his songs, they're sampling his music, the instrumentations. And for songs that Daddy Lumba produced over the years, some of them we know were mixed and mastered outside. Some of them were produced here as well, but some of them were mixed and mastered outside, and you can still feel the quality of the song when you listen to them today. And so I think that the impact, yes, will be felt, but like they say in Tree Techeman Pro, the songs are there for us to learn from. The style, the pattern, the rhythms, the melodies, the writing, the compositions, the dexterity of his lyrics and everything are all there for all of us, and new emerging musicians to also learn from. Those who are looking up to him, or those who have looked up to him, can always learn from Daddy Lumba. I mean, that cannot be, underestimated at all.
And before we go, if you could tell us, for the artists that are coming up, and even the young ones that exist as of yet, how are they to learn from Daddy Lumba's high life music? Because we know that there's not much in terms of high life music for those who are coming up. How do we bring that back into the music or entertainment industry and ensure that we keep that torch burning in terms of high life music in Ghana?
Well, I think we're losing, I think Obo even said it, but we're losing sight of the fact that Daddy Lumba wasn't just a high life musician. He was an all-round musician. I mean, he did gospel songs and albums, and did some reggae somewhere. I mean, his collaboration with Borax, on that album in the early 2000s was big and massive. He had introduced Borax as well. And so the music and how we're able to learn from is diverse. And that's what I keep saying, that for me, it's sad that probably, I don't know if they have, but a documentary or documented efforts or documented films of Lumba for almost close to four decades or 40 years of doing music. Would we have anything to see, visuals of him, audio visuals of him to see? I mean, we're talking about this a few weeks ago, just about when George Darko, legendary George Darko, was also buried, and then Dada Kd was also, we lost him as well. So the question kept coming back to me, and I was thinking, is there any audio visual that we can always go back to see some of the things that he did and learn from? And it's just about high time that these things are done. If they are not done already, I think we should start doing some of these things, because I mean, these are the only ways that we will be able to continue to keep these legacies. And for the people who are coming in the next 10 years and 20 years and 50 years, they are going to see these films just like we see for international superstars out there, like Michael Jackson and all of that. So I think it's one key thing that I would want to advocate for, whether it's through Musica or whether it's through the teams of these artists, the management teams of these artists, or even the family, of these artists, to be able to uphold these kind of things and keep it going. Yes, the music will forever be there. When you go onto all these DSPs, you can get the songs to listen to. When you go onto YouTube, you can get some of the videos to watch. Right. But the story to be told about these icons that we have, I'm sure we do not have in the space. And so it's something we should, we should start doing if we have already started.
Right, many thanks for your time. Kenneth Nana Addo is an entertainment pundit. He works right here with us here at Media General as well. He's been bringing his reactions on the sudden death of Daddy Lumba. But of course, we're going to now connect with Fred Chaymensa, popularly known as Fredima. He is a renowned sound engineer. Good evening to you, sir. Now, if you could tell us your reactions, as well as really how you think we can keep the legacy of Daddy Lumba in the coming years. It appears that we cannot hear him. If you can unmute for us so that we can hear you right here. It appears we are unable to get to Fred Chaymensa. He is a renowned sound engineer, but we're going to bring you more details on this. I believe he's back online. Mr. Fredima, if you can hear me, I was asking really your reactions to the sudden death of Daddy Lumba, and what do you think we can do as an entertainment industry and as a country to preserve his legacy?
Okay, it's a sad day for Ghana music industry in the sense that he's been blazed the trail for almost 35 years now. Yes, I got to know him 43 years ago when we were all students. I was a student at Premier College and he was at Ghanaian secondary school where I used to visit the place. I had some cousins who were attending school there, so that's why we got connected. Now you are saying the impact. He has made a big impact in the music industry in the sense that if you go to most of our pubs or restaurants, his music is being played there. The kind of economic contributions that he's made to the society through his music can never be measured. For instance, most of the beverage companies, I mean, you have their sales mostly for most of his songs that are played live at beer bars, clubs, and other things. When one is happy playing like the Lumba song, they'll call for more drinks, maybe give me one more Guinness or give me one more club beer. All this added to the GDP of the economy in Ghana. We've lost a gem, yes. But if you want to tell me, if you want to ask me what will be the legacy is there. But how are you going to protect it? Nana Mpadu has died. If you go to Kwau, there's nothing to show that the first Ghanaian Onyongtufo king of music, nothing to show. If you go to the Western region, CK Man has died, A.B. Krisa has died, Jolaka has died. All of them, if you go to the Western region, there's nothing to show that these are the relics of people who once blazed the trail in terms of our Ghanaian music. Suffice to say that Lumba has died today. I don't know what the family will do to preserve his image and his music that he came here to, give.
It appears we cannot hear him, but of course we've been speaking with a renowned sound engineer, Fred Chaymensa, popularly known
of
as
remembering him every time. We have our museums here. Hello. 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 Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you now. We can hear you, but unfortunately, that's all time could allow us right here on TV3. We've been speaking to a sound engineer, Fred Dima. He's renowned for his work as well. And that's how we're going to wrap up right here on TV3. We've been bringing you the sad news of the sudden passing of renowned high life musician Daddy Lumba. We'll bring you more details of this developing story in our subsequent bulletins, plus some visuals from his family and home where many have gathered to commemorate his legacy as well as commiserate with the family. My name is Judith Brown. Thank you for joining us.